Good afternoon. I'm Brian Winnekins from the Buffalo County Fair for Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. Welcome to our live streaming service on our YouTube channel at Duran Broadcasting WRDN and also on our website at realcountry1430.com. Click on the live streaming tab and we have the Buffalo County Swine Show today. And throughout the afternoon and evening here, we are going to be thanking some very important people. These are the businesses and organizations that have banded together. They are sponsoring our live stream of the Swine Show today, the Beef Show tomorrow, the auction tomorrow night, and the Dairy Show. And without these businesses and organizations, none of this would happen. So please thank them as well. We'll be thanking all of them throughout the afternoon. Thank you to Bluff Country Feed and Seed, Osseo Plastics, Martin Transport, Probert Heating and Plumbing, Compeer Financial, Elsivia Co-op, also 24/7 West Wisconsin Telcom, Bruner Seeds, the Happy Duck LLC, Synergy Co-op, Shannon Crop Services, and Wisconsin Credit Union. So again, these are the sponsors. These are the folks that they have made their support. They wanted to support these live streams for everyone to be able to watch. And so please call them, send them an email, visit their businesses and tell them thank you for supporting our live streams of our livestock shows here at the Buffalo County Fair. And with the Swine Show today, we'll be starting with Market Gilts, followed by Market Barrows. Then we'll have the selection of the Grand and Reserve Champion Market Animals. We'll have Showmanship then for senior, intermediate, and juniors. So that is the order of today's judging here at the Buffalo County Fair. So we will be getting underway here in just a few moments. And again, we're glad you're here. We're glad that you're coming to watch this today. And again, we'll have the the Beef Show tomorrow morning at about 9 o'clock. And then the livestock auction tomorrow night at 7. Dairy Show Saturday at 9. So we got a full weekend of live streaming as well. Reminder to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Duran Broadcasting WRDN. Click the little bell for notifications. That'll tell you when we have upcoming events like tomorrow's Beef Show. Plus, our live stream will be saved to our YouTube channel as well. So by tomorrow morning when we're done here tonight, it'll take about until tomorrow morning. It'll be uploaded and it'll be available to watch again anytime you'd like. And that's at Duran Broadcasting WRDN. All right, so we are just moments away, and we will get things underway here in just a moment. Beautiful day today here at the Buffalo County Fair as a lot of the exhibits all coming in. Yesterday and today's setup day. Carnival will be opening up soon, 6 o'clock tonight. And this is one of the first big judging shows that we have here at the Buffalo County Fair. During our Dunn County Fair live streams, Dunn County Ag Extension Katie Wantock always had a little bit of trivia, and I thought that was a pretty cool idea. Did you know that a pig can run a 7-minute mile? That's right, yep, a pig can run a 7-minute mile. I can run a 5-hour mile, because that's about how long it might, well, okay, maybe what, 10 minutes to walk it, because I can't run 10 feet. Much less a mile.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the Hog Show going here in just a little bit. We're going to start the show tonight with an individual exhibitor from, I believe it is the lightweight Market Guild class. We're going to have Trevor Wick out here first as an individual before we bring the rest of the lightweights out. So if you're in the rest of the lightweight class, you're on deck. That would be Lauren Koleski, Olivia Taylor, Lincoln Knoll, Ben Picka, Mackenzie Kanitzer, Maggie Avery, Nora Lasowski, Josie Halke, Madeline Wick, Miriam Sandberg, Bailey Brummer. You are on deck. You should have your hog ready to go.
So we have our first exhibitor coming out, and we are underway. Our judge today is Caleb Dressen, by the way. Superintendent Penny Pronchinsky.
All right, all of you in the market class for lightweight, you can start bringing your hogs around. Once again, if you're in the first class, the market gilts, lightweight, you can start bringing your hog around. Once again, that's Lauren Kraleski, Olivia Taylor, Lincoln Knoll, Ben Picka, Mackenzie Kanitzer, Maggie Avery, Nora Lasowski, Josie Hulke, Madeline Wick, Miriam Sandberg, and Bailey Brummer. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Trevor Wick, a young exhibitor right there. All right, we got the rest of the lightweight market gilts coming on in. All the lightweight gilts in this class, once again, your exhibitors. Lauren Kraleski, Trevor Wick, who was just in the ring, Olivia Taylor, Lincoln Knoll, Ben Picka, Mackenzie Kanitzer, Maggie Avery, Nora Lasowski, Josie Hulke, Madeline Wick, Miriam Sandberg, and Bailey Brummer. That is your lightweight market guild class to start the show off tonight. All right, Mr. Pearson, all the exhibitors are in the ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, our judge for tonight is Mr. Matt Pearson. If you got a good memory, Matt, was it 2 years ago you were here? Something like that, right? All right. So, Matt Pearson, he grew up in Wilmer, Minnesota on a beef, sheep, and swine farm. He attended the University of Minnesota, where he was a member of the livestock judging team. He now resides in the Maiden Rock area, where he runs a livestock farm with his wife and daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could, would you please put your hands together to thank Mr. Matt Pearson for coming and judging with us tonight. Thank you.
Then we're Market Gilts. Market Gilts is our first order for the judging today. Market Gilts. Reminder, listen to WRDN Monday through Friday for 7 hours of farm programming every day, including our agriculture afternoons from about 12:30 until 4:45. We'll have our noon farm show with yours truly doing farm news markets. Max Armstrong with Midwest Digest. From 1 to 3 is Chip Flory with Agri-Talk. And from 3 to 4, Mike Adams with Adams on Agriculture. During the 4 o'clock hour, we have a local news update. And we get a market recap with Susan Littlefield and the final bell at about 4:25, followed by Max Armstrong's Farm Progress America. We also have a 2-hour farm show, 5 to 7 a.m. Monday through Friday on WRDN, 1430 AM and 107.3 FM, and online through our website at realcountry1430.com. Down to the last 4 in the ring. And we're down to 3 now.
All right, exhibitors, I believe we got our judges, we got our down to our 3 blue ribbons, I believe, right? Okay, our blue ribbon hogs are in the ring. That means on deck, you should be getting your hog ready. That is Trevor Schultz, Chase Back, Grace Picca, Catherine Hurlbert, Ty Slusher, Allison George, Nessa Knoll, Cecilia Dietrich, Addison Gray, Aiden Lisowski, Emma Sandberg, Eddie Dietrich. All of those exhibitors I just read off, you are on deck. Make sure your hogs are ready to go.
Don't you want me to give some officials? We better bring those pigs back in. I've got a good memory, but I don't have that great of a memory. So.
Thank you to our sponsors, again, of our live streaming service, the Wisconsin Credit Union, also
Little
Shannon Crop
confusion here, folks.
Services.
So first blues from that class. The judge would like your pigs back in the ring so he can do an explanation of the results. Yeah, come on the side that you exited, please.
Again, thank you to Wisconsin
The
Credit
three
Union.
first blues from that just came out of the ring. The judge wants your hogs back in the arena. You can come back the way that you exited, please, on this side of the ring.
Again, thank you to Wisconsin Credit Union, Shannon Crop
Should be
Services.
Olivia Taylor, Maggie Avery, and Nora Lasowski. Olivia Taylor, Maggie Avery, Nora Lasowski. If you could bring your hogs back, please. Sorry. There we go. I see a couple of them.
All right, so we'll have the explanations from the judge here coming up. There's a couple of the three exhibitors exited a tad early.
Okay, Maggie's coming. I see her. It's going to be hard to get that one through all the hogs up here, though, folks. If I can go the other way. Thanks, Andy. Sorry for the confusion. She's coming.
We'll have live streaming coverage of the beef show tomorrow morning starting at 9. The livestock auction here at the Buffalo County Fair is tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We'll also have coverage of that on our live streaming service, and we'll have the dairy show Saturday morning at 9. I think we have our third blue ribbon in.
Business here at Buffalo County Hog Show. All right, sorry for that. I know the ringman said it's been 2 years. You know, we're a little rusty, so we're knocking the rust off. We're back into the hog ring here tonight, and it's a pleasure for me to get over here this evening to evaluate your critters and get in and sort some pigs and work with some youth. And I think we've got tremendous top three here in our market gilt division in our lightweight class. Different types and kinds, and we'll just talk about all three of them a little bit. My third place pig here, as we're out here in class, you know, as we talk about market hogs and what we need from them, we're looking for muscle, right? We're looking for product, we're looking for some growth, we're looking for balance, and all three of these pigs are a little bit different in their type and kind. For me, my third blue, okay, I'm going from bottom to top here. So number 3 today is going to be the young lady's black gilt here. I really like this gilt from a lot of standpoints. I think she's up-headed. I think she's fairly level and correct in how she looks and how she profiles and patterns. She's good enough footed for me. At times she gets a little bit under herself as she travels, but a gilt that definitely has some shape. Maybe if we go looking for something that maybe has a little bit nicer look, maybe a little bit more power, we definitely have that out here. So I realize my second blue, really probably a little bit bigger outline kind of a gilt, and I really like this wide belted second blue gilt. Exhibitor number 7 will be our second blue. I think that wide belted gilt is definitely one that is really heavy skeleton, really long bodied, really a productive appearing type of a gilt. For me, she may be, through her front end, I'd like to change her a little bit. She gets a little bit coarser, a little tighter through her shoulder for me than what I like. So our class winner today is going to be the young lady here, exhibitor number 15. Let's give her a round of applause. I think a real freewheeling, really shapely, good made kind of a gilt, and she really caught my eye from the moment she came in the ring. Really a gilt that has a tremendous amount of muscle expression down her top and in through her ham. She doesn't disappoint you coming at you or going away. Realizing she's maybe a little bit smaller outline gilt, than some of the other hogs in class, but just the amount of good that's in that pig is a lot there. So let's give all three exhibitors a round of applause. Really nice class again.
All right, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Your first blue from that class, Miss Olivia Taylor. Second blue, Nora Lasowski, and third blue to Maggie Avery from that first class. All right, exhibitors, for our second class of Market Guilds, you can start entering the ring. We got entering the ring now Trevor Schultz, Chase Back, Grace Picca, Catherine Hurlbert, Ty Slusher, Allison George, Nessa Knoll, Cecilia Dietrich, Addison Gray, Ada Lasowski, Emma Sandberg, and Eddie Dietrich. 12 exhibitors making up this second class of Market Guilds, ranging in weight from 246 to 275 pounds.
Thank you to our live streaming sponsors of the Buffalo County Swine Show tonight, including Bluff Country Feed and Seed, Osteoplastics, Martin Transport, Hobart Heating and Plumbing, Compeer Financial, Bruner Seeds, and SFB Security Financial Bank. Please thank all of our business sponsors. Without their support, you would not be watching tonight's Hog Show from the Buffalo County Fair. Please drop them an email, give them a phone call, visit their store. Tell them thank you for supporting our live streaming broadcasts on our live streaming service at Durand Broadcasting, WRDN on YouTube, and also on our website at realcountry1430.com on the live streaming page. We have another break from NASCAR this week. We'll be resuming our coverage of NASCAR, both the NASCAR Cup Series and Xfinity Series, coming up the weekend of August 6th. You can listen for NASCAR coverage of Xfinity and also the NASCAR Cup Series on WRDN and online at our website at realcountry1430.com. Just click on the Listen Now button.
All right, the judge has the final 3 blue ribbon hogs in the ring sorted out. So that means up next, ladies and so exhibitors, when you hear your name, you are on deck. Corlin Dietrich, Avery Bambanek, Mason Schultz, Liz Zabieski, Tucker Bambanek, Emma Mirren, Emma Pronjinski, Ethan Hunger,
Got a really nice Class 2 of market gilts here, and I'm going to do something different. We're going to start off with our class winner. We're going to talk about our class winner here first, and then we'll work our way down. But in our blue ribbon class here, or blue ribbon pen, we've got 3 real nice gilts. I think they all offer some different unique things about them. I think probably the combination gilt, probably just the overall, just best balanced kind of a gilt is the young lady's blue bud gilt. We're going to use her to win the class. I think the Mass Guild offers a lot of things from a muscle standpoint. She's really wide paced. She's got a lot of top, a lot of ham when she drives away behind you. I think she's a fairly heavy skeleton gilt. She's probably not as fresh haired or fresh skinned as maybe some of the other pigs that are out here, but I think in terms of the most good and product and most fault free, she's the one that drives away and comes at you with a lot of distance in between and does things really well for me. We got 2 other gilts out here in our blue ribbon division, and there's a lot of give and take. I'm going to use the young man's wide belted gilt out here. Funky belted gilt, I guess we call her. Probably a gilt when we talk about opened up. I think she's one a little bit more bold, constructive. She's got a little heavier skeleton. I think she's a little bit more expressive. To combine with that, she's a little bit longer sided gilt. Has a little bit more product to her visually. I think a gilt that maybe just offers a little bit more terminal flexibility there. Young man's black gilt in third. I think a gilt, there's nothing really fundamentally wrong with her. Maybe she's just not quite as fancy as the other 2 gilts that are right above her. I'd like to see her a little bit more extended through her head and her face, but a gilt that definitely drives with some confidence. So definitely a gilt that has that nice meat animal shape that we're looking for.
All right, I think I count 10. We got hogs ranging from 277 pounds up to 317 in this class.
Again, thank you to our sponsors. They're the ones that are making our live streams possible. Please thank Wisconsin Credit Union, Shannon Crop Services, Synergy Co-op, the Happy Duck LLC, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, Alcivia Co-op, Compeer Financial, and Hobart Heating and Plumbing, along with Brunner Seeds, including Martin Transport, Osteoplastics, SFB, Security Financial Bank, and Bluff Country Feed and Seed. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our live streams possible on our YouTube channel at Duran Broadcasting WRDN and at our website at realcountry1430.com on the live streaming tab. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the little bell for future notifications. So when we start the live stream of the beef show tomorrow, you'll be able to watch that. You'll be notified that we're starting the show. Plus, on our YouTube channel, we have many different interviews, other livestock shows from other county fairs, and we'll also be saving this livestock show as well. That'll be up on our YouTube channel tomorrow after tonight's live stream. So visit our live stream, like, share, and subscribe to Duran Broadcasting WRDN on YouTube.
All right, the judge has sorted out the blue ribbon class for this ring, for this class, which means on deck is our first class of market barrels. So exhibitors, Tegan Kraleski, Madison Kraleski, Carson Runai, Sophia Sandberg, Gavin Kraleski, Eli Sandberg, Colton Varaguth, Molly Avery, Marley Brummer, and Cadence Varaguth. You can start getting your hogs ready.
Really nice third class of market gilts out here, and I do want to just mention the last gilt that we put in there, that speckle rump gilt. I think is definitely one that is really expressively made. For me, I'd like to see her just a little bit more opened up underneath. And when we talk about that and put her to the side, we've got two really nice blue ribbon gilts in our category in class here. We're going to talk about the differences, but I think there's probably a gilt that is really expressive. There's maybe a gilt that's maybe a little bolder. And for me, I like the more expressive one that's probably just loose enough. I'm going to use the young lady's speckled gilt to win the class. Exhibitor number 40. Let's give her a round of applause. That gilt may not be quite as big outlined as second place gilt in the drive, but I think in terms of freshness, in terms of look, in terms of shape, she definitely has it today. I think she's a big enough footed type of a gilt. I think she definitely gets out here and drives with the best of them and is pretty sound underneath as well. It's just a nice place for me to tie into. From the moment that gilt came in, she was a nice place to find and a nice gilt to tie into. Now the young lady's gilt that's maybe getting a little tired out here, young lady does a great job of driving her. She's really wide and heavy skeleton. For me, she's maybe just not quite as fresh as the gilt that wins the class, and that's why she's going to be second today. But two really nice blue ribbon gilts and a real nice class 3 gilts. Let's give them a round of applause.
All right, congratulations. Our first blue in that class went to Avery Bambanek. And second blue to Emma Prodzinski. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for our market gilts now this evening, and it's time to move on to our market barrels. All right, the class up next, our first class of market barrels. Exhibitors are Tegan Kraleski, Madison Kraleski, Carson Runai, Sophia Sandberg, Gavin Kraleski, Eli Sandberg, Colton Varaguth, Molly Avery, Marley Brummer, and Cadence Varaguth. 10 exhibitors in this first class of market barrels. Everybody should be here. Well, while the judge is making his first impressions here of these hogs in the ring, I want to take some time to recognize our volunteer hog handlers here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, walking around in the ring tonight carrying some boards, we've got Mr. Steve Shank, Kurt Kanitzer, Nate Rissler, Jason Hubble, Russ Prodzinski, Neil Prodzinski, and Rob Hurlbird. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for these gentlemen helping us out tonight. Of course, our superintendent, Miss Penny Prodzinski out there, right? She runs the show, though. She knows that.
Then we're in our first class of market barrows right now. Following market barrows, we'll have the selection of the Grand and Reserve Champion market animals. And then Showmanship. Down to our final two in this class.
We're into our lightweight class of barrows here in Class 1, and we got our 2 blue ribbon hogs out here driving around, so congratulations. Probably, you know, when we're talking about meat animal shapes, I think both these pigs definitely have it. I think the young man's barrow with the target on his back, right on the tail there, right? He's going to be our class winner here today. Really a pig. I think in terms of pure product, he's probably a little bit wider base, a little bolder sprung, a little bit more natural thickness and muscle mass to him. I think a pig that's definitely pretty opened up underneath. That black-headed hog definitely has a lot of correctness to him when he drives. He's really square out of his rump. He gets out and he's really flexible off both ends of his skeleton as well. Take nothing away from the young lady's barrow in second here. I think another pig that's real fresh in his look. He's got more better days ahead of him. He can put on a few more pounds and continue on and stay really fresh. But right out here, he maybe breaks just a little bit behind his blades. He wants to drop just a little bit in his pins for me. But 2 really nice blue ribbon barrows to start off here today. Let's give him a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, first blue in that class to Eli Sandberg. Second blue to Molly Avery. All right, next class of market barrows. You can start bringing your hogs towards the ring. Ella Taylor, Kaya Back, Quinn Sandberg, Ava Gray, Will Zabieski, Caleb Pronjinski, Axel Knoll, Finley Knoll, Ashlyn Smith, Caleb Ellis, Barbara Dietrich. Those 11 exhibitors can start bringing their hogs to the ring.
Some more fun facts for you as our next class of barrels comes in. Did you know a pig's squeal reaches 110 to 115 decibels? That's the same as the sound of a jet. Wow. Yep, a pig's squeal reaches 110 to 115 decibels, the same as the sound of a jet. Tomorrow morning we'll have the dairy show on our live streaming service on our YouTube channel at Durian Broadcasting WRDN and online at our website at realcountry1430.com. Just click on the live streaming tab. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the little bell for future notifications so you're notified of when we're having upcoming events like the beef show tomorrow. Keep thinking dairy. Dairy's on Saturday. We'll have the dairy show Saturday morning. Beef show is tomorrow morning. We'll also have the livestock auction as well on Friday night.
We're waiting on one. There we go, Judge. We have all 11 hogs in the ring. This second class of market barrels range in weight from 244 pounds to 266. Tight range in this second class of market barrels.
down to 3.
All right, the judge has the blue ribbon hogs sorted out for this class. That means exhibitors up next. On deck, we have Alan George, Alana Back, Hannah Bauer, Kryn Zebieski, Xander Rissler, Alana Hurlbert, Deegan Kanitzer, Dawson Tron, Ryan Sumner, Nolan Hunger, and William Dietrich. You can start getting your hogs ready.
We get into our barrows here, and you got 2 different types and kinds of hogs that are out here. I really like to combine these 2 pigs. In all honesty, I think the young lady's black pig. We're going to talk about that one. Really an expressive made, bold made kind of a pig, but not quite right in his running gear. The young man's spotted barrow, one that's really loose structured, one that's a little bigger outlined, a little bigger in his kind. And I think he's got enough muscle. Where I would like to change him, he'd like to be toned up just a little bit. But I think in terms of structural soundness and balance and enough muscle, we're going to use the young man's barrow over here to win the class. Granting that the young lady's barrow right here is really an expressively muscled pig, I think definitely one that is going to hang a shapely carcass with a lot of red meat yield. We just like to see him a little less bowed out of his hock as he travels. I really want to give cadence to some of these pigs in the second pen, so let's bring them out. The young man's pig that we penned last, exhibitor 154. I think a pig that definitely has some shape to him, and he's one that has some dimension to him. Maybe just doesn't quite have as much extension through his front 1/3 as maybe some of the other pigs. And I think the 2 other pigs in the class definitely have some length and expression to them, maybe not quite as much power. So overall, really nice set of barrows. Let's give them a round of applause.
Your first blue in that class went to Quinn Sandberg. Second blue to Kaya Beck. All right, your next exhibitors should be making their way towards the ring. Alan George, Alana Back, Hannah Bauer, Kryn Zebieski, Xander Rissler, Alana Hurlbert, Deegan Kanitzer, Dawson Tron, Ryan Sumner, Nolan Hunger, and William Dietrich. Those exhibitors can start making their way towards the ring.
Still in our market barrow class here at the Buffalo County Fair. Thank you to Wisconsin Credit Union, Shannon Crop Services, Synergy Co-op, the Happy Duck LLC, 24/7, and West Wisconsin Telcom. Also Elsivia Co-op, Compeer Financial, and Hurlbert Heating and Plumbing, along with Bruner Seeds, sponsors of our live streaming on our YouTube channel at Duran Broadcasting WRDN, and also on our website at realcountry1430.com. Just click on the live streaming tab.
All right, I think we got 11. Once again, a real tight class of market barrows here. 20 pounds separating all the hogs in this class, ranging from 270 to 290 pounds.
You're listening for local news 4 times a day on WRDN, 7, 8, noon, and 4. You can also listen online at our website at realcountry1430.com via our streaming audio service. Just click on the Listen Now button. Coming up in August, of course, we'll be getting ready for last couple of weekends of August. We'll be kicking off our fall high school sports coverage with the Durand Panthers and Durand football.
All right, the judge is down to his final 2 blues of this class. So the following exhibitors, you can start getting your hogs ready. Macy Hunger, Evan Gray, Carter Pronczynski, Bella Bork, Callie Gifford, Alyssa Johnson, Natalie Bork, Spencer Mirren, Silas Mirren, Gwendolyn Bork, and Addison Johnson.
We get into another class of barrows here, and in our blue ribbon pen here, we've got 2 really different types and kinds of hogs, and I'll talk you through them. We got a blue mass barrow right here that really has a lot of product to him. He's really pretty open underneath. He's a pig that's got some shape to him. He comes at you and going away. He's pretty wide base. He drives at you pretty wide. Also, for me, maybe a pig that's maybe not quite as structurally correct from hock to ground. Maybe a pig that needs a little bit more flex. I'd like to see him track a little square going away too. But I think he definitely has a nice, neat animal shape. He comes at you in a pretty nice package. The young man's barrow, the blue-butted barrow here, really a fancy pig. Definitely one that's really correct, real eye-appealing. You can tell this young man's done a nice job training this pig. Really drives uphill. Really one that's really correct off both ends of his skeleton. I think he's a pig that's definitely fresh enough in terms of his look and has enough shape. He's going to be our class winner out here. Let's give him a round of applause. As we mentioned, the young lady's barrow, the speckle-rumped blue butt barrow, is definitely one that has some shape to him. We probably just need to see him a little bit more flexible to get a little bit further down in line in class. The young lady's belted barrow coming in next. Really a square built kind of a hog. I think he's pretty loose structured. He just gets he needs to be a little leaner. He carries a little bit too much condition up through his front head, neck, and jowl. Pig that just needs a little bit more shape. The other 2 pigs in that red ribbon category definitely has some length of body and some performance to them. We just need a little bit more tone and look to get them into the blue ribbon category today. Really nice set of barrels. Let's give them all a round of applause.
All right, your first blue winner from that class of market barrows was Nolan Hunger. Second blue, Alana Back. All right, our 4th and final class of market barrows coming up here. Entering the ring, we should have Macy Hunger, Evan Gray, Carter Pronczynski, Bella Bork, Callie Gifford, Alyssa Johnson, Natalie Bork, Spencer Mirren, Silas Mirren, Gwendolyn Bork, and Addison Johnson. 11 exhibitors in this final class of market barrows.
Again, thank you to our live streaming sponsors as well this evening. Bluff Country Feed and Seed Osteoplastics, Martin Transport, SFB, Security Financial Bank, also Bruner Seeds as well, for supporting our live stream of the Buffalo County Swine Show. We're in our final class of barrows. Then we'll be doing our grand champions, followed by Showmanship.
All right, once again, 11 hogs in this final class here of market barrels. These are our heaviest market barrels. They range in weight from 293 pounds all the way up to 352 in this class here. Once again, our final class of market barrels. Ladies and gentlemen, once this class is sorted out, we are going to bring back all our first blue winners, and we're going to determine our grand champion of the evening. Once again, so the grand champion, all the first blue winners, you are on deck. So just remember that as we're sorting out this final class here of market barrels.
Looks like we're down to our last three. Down to our last three in this class.
All right, the judge has it sorted down to the final two. And just FYI, Judge, you got them within 5 pounds of each other. That's pretty good.
We into our blue ribbon barrels here, and it's hands down the young lady's barrel. From the moment he came in the ring, he's the one that hit me the hardest. And that's going to be our class winner right here. He really drives and is really correct in his look. I think a pig that's got a lot of nice shape and tone to him. Definitely one that just checks all the boxes from a fundamental standpoint in the show pig ring. We get critical of him. He's just a little bit smaller footed. He's not quite the heaviest bone barrow in the drive. But I think an awful nice pig that's going to definitely have some consideration here when we get into our championship. The barrel in second, for me, really a heavy structure barrel, a pig that's definitely got some tone or definitely some muscle. We'd like to tone him up a little bit to get him a little bit higher in class. But our two blue ribbon barrels definitely have some good things about them. We get into our red ribbon pen. And we're going to, the first red is going to be the young man's speckled white barrel here as that pig comes out. Definitely a pig that's pretty loose structure. Definitely a barrel that definitely has some good things about him from a structure standpoint. We just need to see a little bit more tone, a little width underneath. Same set of those other two pigs that are in that drive here. Pigs that just need to be a little bit more muscular, have a little bit more freshness to them. With this bigger sizes, it's tough to do that, but real nice set of heavyweight barrels. Let's give them a round of applause.
All right, congratulations. Your first blue in that last class of market barrels went to Macy Hunger, second to Carter Ponzinski. All right, exhibitors, we need all our first blues to start making their way back to the ring. All of our first blue winners can start making their way back, and we are going to determine our grand champion hog here this evening. So Macy will just stay in the ring with her first blue from this last class. Joining her, we need Olivia Taylor, Emma Sandberg, Avery Bambanek, Eli Sandberg, Quinn Sandberg, and Nolan Hunger. If you could all make your way back to the ring with your first blue hogs, please.
Live streaming coverage of the Buffalo County Fair Swine Show brought you in part by Alcivia Co-op, 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom, the Happy Duck LLC, Synergy Co-op, Shannon Crop Services, Wisconsin Credit Union, and Bluff Country Feed and Seed. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make this live stream possible. Please give them a call, drop them an email, visit their store, tell them thank you for supporting our broadcast and live stream of the Swine Show here at the Buffalo County Fair.
All right, as our 7 first blues are making their way to the ring, exhibitors, if you were a second blue, make sure you're paying close attention here. If you received a second blue and the grand champion is the first blue from your class, you can bring your hog back for reserve champion. So if you got a second blue, make sure you're paying attention.
And to determine the grand champion of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, our grand champion trophy tonight is donated by Sunny Ridge Farms. So thank you, Sunny Ridge Farms, for donating our grand champion trophy this evening.
let's give our market hog exhibitors out here a great big round of applause. When I got a call to be able to come back here to the Buffalo County Fair for the Swine Show, I said, absolutely, I'm in. Let's do it. And then about a month later, 2 months later, I got a deal for work that said, Matt, you gotta go somewhere. You can't go. And so I had to call and said that I wasn't gonna be able to be here. well then happened since my replacement couldn't come and my work deal fell through, so I come back here. So awesome. I'm glad to be here. And I think it's the big thing I remember about being here before was the pigs are really good and in our classes all the way through, and it's been that way this evening. I think we've had some really good class winners. They're all out here tonight, and we'll talk about them all just a little bit individually. In our gilt division, our lightweight gilt, probably, we'll talk about the pigs that are probably a little bit more consideration. And, for me, for the young ladies gilt that's driving on here, maybe a little bit too small outline, a little bit too small today to certainly be in contention, but a pig that's on the right track. If this pig was going to be shown a little bit later in the season, definitely a pig that would garner some appreciation and get a lot of looks and attention in a show ring. We talked about other gilts that are definitely in contention. We talked about the blue-butted gilt in class and how she was really fault-free, and I think out here she's definitely that way too. And she's probably quite as fresh in terms of her look, and she's probably carrying just a little bit too much condition, not quite trim enough in her time. To be an overall winner, but I think a pig that represented her class really well out here. Young ladies, exotic looking pig out here, really expressive, really a gilt that has a lot of shape and muscle, a lot of power to her. If we want to get really critical of that gilt, she's maybe a little bit, she's a little bit loud out here, right? But, beyond that, she's probably just not quite fancy enough to her front end. I'd like to trim her up to her face just a little bit. Maybe a gilt I'd like to see track a little bit square going away, but an awful nice gilt. And we talked about our barrels. Our lightweight barrel will come out, really a barrel that's square built, a barrel that has some muscle to him. Again, today, is he a player? Probably not. Just from the standpoint, he's just too small for me to use. Some other things we can talk about. The young man's spotted barrel. We talked about him in class as being just kind of a fault-free barrel. So get him out here and maybe evaluate against some of the other barrels from our division and the other gilts. Probably not quite as much muscle shape. Definitely we could talk about him there, but definitely a pig that you have to appreciate from a structural standpoint. For me, the two heavier weight barrels, young man's barrel that drives away, coming at you and going away, really a smooth, attractive pattern pig that has some shape to him. He's not the biggest footed barrel by any means, but I think he's a pig that's put together really well. And definitely, garners my interest quite a bit. And the young lady's barrel that's given her a few fits up in the corner here. Really a pig that has a lot of compass quality to him. I think a pig that definitely is heavy skeleton. A pig that when he drives and gets out, he's pretty good. Maybe a little coarser in his joints. Maybe relative to some, but when you got that much power and mass, it kind of comes with the territory. So overall, just in closing, I think we've got a really tremendous lineup of gilts and barrels for our market show out here tonight. And for me, there's just a pig that probably just is the most fault-free, a pig that really has that shape, has that look, has that skeletal dimension and soundness. I'll let you know which one it is. Let's give everybody another round of applause out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your grand champion hog tonight, exhibited by Nolan Hunger. So Alana Back, you are the second blue from Nolan's class. You can bring your hog back for reserve champion. She's right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get Nolan's out and bring Alana's in right here. Yep, she's going to come in right there, guys. Nate, she's going to come in right there. Attaboy, Jamie. You work harder than any auctioneer I've ever met right there. I think Scott Werland heard me in Bennett Valley when I said that. All right, your reserve champion tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Your trophy is donated by Denk Farms. Thank you, Denk Farms, for donating our reserve champion trophy this evening.
As we talked about his pigs already, and here's a pig that probably was the second on my list from the get-go, and that's going to be the young lady's barrel over here in the corner. Congratulations.
Macy Hunger, congratulations. You have your reserve champion hog for the evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break here before we start showmanship. Judge, how long before we, what do you think? I'm going to say 10 so you can go to the bathroom. How's that? All right, how about, I got 6:32, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try and get this show going by 6:45. How's that? Okay?
All right,
6:45, and we will begin with senior showmanship.
So that's where we'll take our natural break. That's where we're going to end our live streaming coverage here. We'll let you know who won the showmanship here coming up tomorrow during our next live stream broadcast, which will be for the beef show, and we'll have coverage beginning at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning on our YouTube channel at Durand Broadcasting WRDN. And also on our live stream, or on our website rather, at realcountry1430.com, and just click on the live streaming tab. Hope you enjoyed the stream tonight. Again, thank you to our broadcast sponsors, Wisconsin Credit Union, Shannon Crop Services, Synergy Co-op, the Happy Duck LLC, 24/7, and West Wisconsin Telecom, Alcivia Co-op, SFB Security Financial Bank, Hurlburt Heating and Plumbing, Bruner Seeds, Compeer Financial, Martin Transport, Osteoplastic, and Bluff Country Feed and Seed. Please thank all of these businesses. Without their support, it's pretty simple. You wouldn't have been able to watch tonight's live stream of the Buffalo County Swine Show. I'm Brian Winnikins for Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. Have a great evening.